It's Graham here, living the dream in 2022, and you're watching part 4 of our cheeky weekend mini-series. So come and join Fiona, Donna, Michael and I as we have a look around the Moraira area in Spain and see what it has to offer on a Sunday morning. And in the next video, I do plan to do a bit of a trip report from Alicante back to Prestwick. And at the end of the next episode, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the exciting new series we've coming up in the channel that Fiona is calling Two-Step, Two States. So until then, let's go and see what Fiona, Donna and Michael and I get up to on Sunday morning, the 20th of February, 2022. Sunday morning started with Fiona and I preparing to leave our Airbnb. Our plan was to get as ready as we could before heading out to meet Donna and Michael for breakfast at the little English cafe at the castle that Fiona and I had breakfast at yesterday. We enjoyed it so much we were going back for the second day in a row. After breakfast, Fiona and I would come back to the apartment, pick up our stuff and head out to the car to meet Donna and Michael. And then we'd all go for a little bit of an explore. So with the automatic lights coming on, we were heading in the same direction out of the apartment that we did in yesterday's video. And as we approached the castle in Moraira, we could see in the distance, walking in the opposite direction, was Michael and Donna. And of course, today, Sunday, the 20th of February 2022, was Donna's significant and very special birthday. And of course, Donna wouldn't be one of the two Magpie sisters if she wasn't sporting brand new bling on her birthday. Anyway, time for breakfast. I was getting really hungry and I fancied a full English this morning. I know guys, when in Spain and all that. With breakfast finished, it was time for us to head back to our Airbnb. The plan was we would check out and head back to Donna and Michael's apartment before investigating more of what this gorgeous area in Spain has to offer. But of course, that all had to wait because Fiona and Donna found the only shop in Moraira open on a Sunday morning and they had to go and investigate. The saving grace for Michael and I was that this shop clearly didn't sell any shiny things. And if you're wondering what the boy in this statue is holding, behave yourself guys, it's only a fish. The plan at this point was that Michael and Donna would go and get the car out of the car park and Fiona and I would get back to our Airbnb, get our cases and check out, meeting Donna and Michael in about 10 minutes time. So with Fiona turning out the lights in our Airbnb, it was time to head back to meet Michael and Donna. We've found over the years that checking out of Airbnbs varies from Airbnb to Airbnb, of course. In this particular apartment, all we had to do was leave the keys in the locked lobby post box, but Fiona also sent Nick, our Airbnb superhost, a text to let him know that we had done that and left the apartment. We were now clear. We also thanked him for being a superhost, of course. And then we were back in the car, heading in the direction of Donna and Michael's apartment in the suburbs of Moraira. After an hour or so back at Donna and Michael's apartment, the decision was taken to drive to Javier, a Spanish beach resort town, which would be a 20 minutes drive northeast of Moraira. And approaching the outskirts of Javier, our plan was simply to find a car park space and go for a walk along the front. I know the girls are wearing their coats and it might not look that warm, but I can assure you guys, Sunday morning, the 20th of February 2022 in Javier in Spain was a very pleasant day indeed. As you've probably guessed already, Javier is a tourist town. I'd never heard of it before, so I'm going to assume that it's more a Spanish tourist town than an international tourist town. But there were a few English voices about, and the shops and restaurants along the front were catering to all nationalities. I probably should say here that this is known as Javier Newtown, and we will be heading to the Old Town very shortly. And here was me thinking that we would be walking to Javier Old Town, but clearly not. Donna and Michael wanted to get back in the car and we would drive there instead. And as we hunted for an on-street car park space, I was wondering if Valencia and Alicante were all enjoying a Sunday morning in the gorgeous sunshine here in Javier Old Town as well. And finding no on-street car park spaces, we decided to head back away from the front in search of a car park itself. And then we would walk to the beachfront in search of a cafe bar. With our flight back to Prestwick tonight scheduled for 21:45, our final plan today before heading back to the airport was to go back to Moraira, meet up with Michael Jr. alias Michael for the purpose of this video, and of course his partner Gaynor, before having a birthday lunch for Donna. And it's at Donna's birthday lunch in Moraira we're going to bring episode 4 of our cheeky weekend to a close. And in the next episode, join Fiona, Donna, Michael and I as we make the journey from Moraira back to Prestwick Airport in Scotland. So if you want to be notified when the next video is published, you know what to do, guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and press the bell icon. Until then, thank you so much for watching.
Cumpleaños feliz, cumpleaños feliz, te deseamos Donna, cumpleaños feliz. ¡Hey!